Cam, I want to wait, who else did you DJ for? We kind of like started that. I mean, you had some wild ones.
Well,
like
Dirt Nasty's pretty wild.
You were the DJ for 3 Loco, right? Like, was that,
Oh yeah, Riff Raff is another person. That
Riff Raff.
I was there when I like basically before Riff Raff was Riff Raff, when he was just rolling around solo in his car posting freestyle videos. Not much has changed except for his wallet, I guess, but like he's still like just literally the funniest guy of all time.
Do you have any tidbits about Riff Raff?
No, dude, he's like
Just
people. The first question I always got was like when is he gonna start talking? Like, is that for real? Like, you know what I mean? And I was like, dude, I've shared hotel rooms with that guy, and at 6 a.m. he's jumping on the bed doing Riff Raff. Like, it's not.
You shared a hotel?
Oh, dude, I've known him for like probably 10 years or something.
Yeah.
Like right.
2 beds?
Yeah.
One bed.
He wouldn't.
just
I don't think
cuddling.
he would share a room, but
I can imagine the response he would give to that.
he would pair up a flavor or color with some sort of animal. So it'd be like off guava, leopard, or you know what I mean. That's his.
Usually alliteration.
Yeah.
Right. Like
he always used to say mango Benz. But dude, the funniest thing that Riff Raff ever did was he told me about wide body valeting, and me and Simon. Dirt Nasty with him. I'm like, dude, why do you keep saying wide body valet? And he's from Texas, so he was like, so basically you gotta own the car, right? And we're like, what's the car? He's like, it's gotta be wide body, gotta be like a Buick. And then you open the car door to exit, see valet, make eye contact, hawk the keys in a 90-degree motion, and keep it moving. And then like. He was not killing it at this point, but we were like waiting for him like hours after at the venue for sound check.
Yeah.
And he rolls up in this like this car, and he just pulls up to valet while he's staring at us, and just throws the keys to the valet and just walked into sound check. And it was the hardest shit that like just off top, like funniest guy ever. But
wait, so he does park the car. It's not like still rolling.
He does a wide body valet and doesn't let us know that he's doing a wide body valet. He was like, we were still tripping, like trying to figure out what it was, and then he hours later we're like sitting in front of the venue at sound check, and he pulls up and does a beautiful wide body valet into the club, and it was like flawless. And the valet guy was like, I don't know what you want me to do with these. Like,
so it's like a no look. It's a no look toss.
It's just it's a flex.
It's just like,
if anything, yeah.
You like, it's one fluid motion. Park, open door, flip, distance.
Yeah,
and then
like
keep walking.
hey, you know what to do with these, little boy.
Yeah,
like that. But
it's great that it has a name.
Wide body valet. I mean, dude, he made up half the shit. Who knows?
Oh, of course, yeah. I mean, that's like what he does.
That's why he's so fucking funny. But
he just doesn't turn it off. That's just like.
Yeah, no, it's a little hard at 6 a.m. when you're like been out all night, and then he's jumping on a bed like ADDing. Yeah,
that's insane.
Neon Icon is like a perfect album. Sincerely, like front to back.
Dude,
I think it's
he's a workhorse too. Like he came one time. He wanted, like, when I was DJing for him, I was like, bring a flash drive with the songs you want to play on it. He brought a folder with 100 songs, 100 songs, like mostly done too.
Yeah.
And he would have me like pick through which ones to play like while he's on stage. He was terrible at first, but now he's like the best. But anyway, like he worked really hard.
Yeah.
Where did he like, what was his backstory? I know he's on From G's to Gents. But like, what was his, like, where did he grow up?
He's from Houston.
So he was just like deep in it, or?
Deep in the heart, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not much before that I know of. I mean, he was just like trying to get by and make music, and ran with a motley crew, and, you know, I think someone was like, audition for this, and he like certainly did it.
Yeah. I mean, his clips from G's to Gents are fantastic.
They're outstanding.
Yeah.
How could you not think that guy was a star from the beginning?
Oh, absolutely.
Like, also, by the way, this is pre like Bad Baddie and
a
Bad Baby and Woah Vicky. Like, he's like,
I mean,
he's literally the Michael Jackson of this shit, pretty much.
Yeah.
But I mean, I like him. I don't like them.
Yeah, and he's like, you know,
Riff Raff is more pure than those ladies.
I mean, yeah, he's absurd, but it's
yeah,
not like ironic fame. Like, oh yeah, let's Let's
Yeah,
let's give this racist a.
He's driving the car. He's like in control.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, totally.
He's piloting the ship.
yeah, he's hashtag woke.
Yeah, he's a woke king for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, I
Um,
mean, remember like Gambino was on that album, a Neon Icon.
Dude, I can't even remember, but that's fire.
Yeah,
He did a lot of weird collabs back in the day.
he did some big collabs.
They're
I mean,
wild.
back in that I mean, well, when he was like on Mad Decent,
Yeah.
that era was like
Oh, he's done songs with everybody. He did
Yeah.
songs with like Migos before Migos was a thing.
Right.
Like
That's
he-
insane.
Yeah, people fuck with him. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's
I'm-
not like novelty to them. Like I personally think his rap style is like phenomenal.
Oh, it's
Like,
great.
very,
I
like, unique.
unironically bump Riff Raff, like not as a joke.
Yeah, I mean, I get how it's like sonically sometimes you could like hear it kind of be annoying, but I think his flow is like one to none. Unique guy.
yeah,
Dolce and Gabbana by Riff Raff is a huge
Yeah,
song.
it's a banger.
yeah.
He has-
Aquaberry Dolphin.
Yeah.
that's just a good name in
Great
general.
song.
One of many.
Oh, I mean, like the number one thing about Riff
Honestly,
Raff
Orion's Belt.
is Orion's well is a kind of a banger, but his the best parts about Riff Raff is like his sports references go so deep
Dude,
that like, dude,
He's-
the people he
I don't want to
references
fuck
when
your
you
daughter.
look-
She looked like Steve Atwater. I was like, it was like he just said this off top.
He said something about Cheryl Swoops too, like, but he goes like, dude, he'll name like the second baseman of like the '73 Astros,
Totally.
and you're
Yeah.
like, you have to Google them, and when you see them, it's just like some random player.
He's
What the
100%. He's like Savanti in that way. Like I think he's
Yeah.
he's like a guy who hears one thing and it'll forever stick in the weird part of his brain.
Yeah.
And he'll
Yeah.
just be able to just. That's the thing is he's got fast brain syndrome. Like he'll just be in a booth
Yeah.
and just say all this shit, and I'll be dying, but like he's making a song out of it.
What happened to that like Three Loco TBS show? Wasn't that gonna exist?
It's well, we did a pilot. I did a pilot with them at Adult Swim.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
And then with Absolutely, actually, shout out Absol.
Nice.
And then I think they're doing something at TBS now with the same crew. I think different.
Is it still coming out?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. I just because they like had announced it. They like posted about it on their Insta.
Yeah,
But, like-
yeah. I didn't know if they're talking about it. I didn't know how much to say.
Yeah.
No, I think they're still figuring it. I think it's an edit. I know it's an edit actually because I want to see it, and I asked.
Right.
I think Nick Goosen's working on it, who also directed a bunch of Three Loco videos.
Did he direct Grandma's Boy?
Very good, Brandon. You're
I'm just
fucking.
looking
I
at-
know.
I'm
I
looking
know
at-
my shit.
I'm looking at these Riff Raff references. My shoes, Barry Larkin, which, by the way, Barry Larkin was a player for the Red Sox in 1990.
Yeah, that rules.
Or no, the Cincinnati Reds, rather. My shoes, Barry Larkin. My feathers, Goose Parka. Gucci water faucet. Rap game, Stacey Augman.
It's
Stacey-
just it's phenomenal.
Yeah.
Stacey Augman is a 49-year-old basketball player nicknamed the Plastic Man due to his athletic ability to stretch.
Hell yes.
So wild.
He's one of the greats, in my opinion.